And he deals. And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 12:45.
And the righty deals. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Throws to first in time, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Austin Slater. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And the first pitch misses for ball one. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here is Matt Chapman. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, dude. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
J.P. Crawford in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a big swing and a miss. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, caught. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Mike Yastrzemski.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
That one not close. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And there's the strike. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Takes it to the bag, that's 1, and that's 2. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Murphy up with it. To first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do. Pulled off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Batting in the third baseman, Alec.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Phillies strand one, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And there's the strike. Swings through that.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Harper steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Tom Murphy. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. That one's in there. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that's pretty much the last thing you're looking to do with 2 outs and the base is empty. You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up in offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out.
He goes down looking. So the Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 7,
So the lineup flips over. Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, That speed differential is right where it needs to be.
The Phils down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And down on strikes. 2 gone. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far.
Bryson Stott.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Austin Slater stands in.
No
The
left
line to the
field.
pitch.
Austin
Fought off foul.
Slater.
Slider for a strike.
One ball.
1 there.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Breaking
Oh,
ball
that's a
inside. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Chapman avoids the first pitch for ball 1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And up next for San Francisco, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one a little bit high, and the count is 2-0.
No strike.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here in San Francisco. Start of the 4th. Here's Harper now. Webb back to work. Pounding ball here. Rolls foul. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He powers that one out of here. His 2nd of the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. This one smacked out to left center. Base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
JT Realmuto steps in. Doubled his first time up. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Whit Merrifield. Golden opportunity right here. Towards first, Flores. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still 1 out there to pick up.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Out number 2.
Now the 7th,
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. Base hit and a run in to score.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner with a chance now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Rojas off of first with 2 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 5 and the Giants 2. Bottom 4, here's the cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jorge Soler. The line to keep the pitch. Just missed. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. That one missed. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Off the mark there. 2-0.
2-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he walked him.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see. He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm the situation down.
And that's downstairs and outside. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is.
Nick Nelson takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The 1-1. Up the middle. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants 2. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. The wind of the pitch. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. 1 for 2. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue. And that's a really good sign.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Castellanos headed for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
Look, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
2 outs. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. The wind and the pitch. Nelson, 6'1" righty, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Next offering way off the plate. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Here's a speed threat, Tyler Fitzgerald. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The Phillies leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, out towards left center. Rojas takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Slater in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Good eye right there. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering misses down and away. And that's outside. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Slater leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up and in, now 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Crawford up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Got him looking. And that is that. Giants leave a couple, and we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kyle Harrison.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And Real Muto is out, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. Gets under and pops it up. In position. 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one almost got him. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting the center fielder, Johan.
Runner at first with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Now this is in the air down the line. Soler running hard to get it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. Upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be. Well, they kept it pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Popped up. Stop. Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail at 5-2. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Trey Turner now. And here it comes. Right side. Soler sizes this one up. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
Now back. Second baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Late with the swing there. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to go. Number 74 getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. That one not close, and it's 1-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. And there's a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off. Stop at second with 2 down. That one hit to right. Soler getting an angle on it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
No, no base
Ball
hits in
back
the
there.
series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things.
That's
It
a
makes
ball.
the slump even longer.
2-0.
Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
On the ground, right side. Stop. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. So
Nope,
2
that's
balls
a ball.
and no strikes.
2 balls, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. That's
Whoa,
a little
that's
bit
down.
low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In there at the knees, and the count is 3-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one sliced foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fitzgerald in the box again, takes the strike. Not
1 ball,
close
1
with
strike.
that one. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And it falls.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Back here in San Francisco. And now Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
Harrison back to work. Harrison, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020. That one lifted to left. Slater in pursuit. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now the catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Lined into left center, base hit.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 strike.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Harper. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter number 6. Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And now J.P. Crawford. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one the other way. Turner. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 2.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's been a great free agent side. Not even close there. 1-0. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. The Phils leading by 3 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Booth?
Flores in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Soler around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about.
Stop over to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Number 74 warming up as well. In the air to left center. Under it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now back. The second baseman.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that one is lifted in the air. Dunks one into left.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make it.
They take the force out, and the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants 3. Last chance for the home team. So here's Wade now.
The designated hitter.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jeff Hoffman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2-0. On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now the catcher.
He's 2 outs away. So here's Murphy now. And that's in for a strike. And now it's even up. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out left for the Giants. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Lifted in the air down the left side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.